Jill's laptop fan is going like a hurricane in the background, so hopefully I'm able to cut that out. Got some stuff exporting, but I did want to do a very short video touching base with all of you, talking about what's going on, because I've been very, very sick. I've really just had the flu for the last few weeks, which has been pretty bad. We're feeling a lot better. My voice is finally 99% back. You can still probably hear a little bit of crap in it, but 99% back to normal. And I got a lot of fun stuff coming up that I did want to talk to you about a little bit. One thing that I'm going to be doing on this channel is bringing back the top fives. I know some of you have missed those from various series and different things. Honestly, for a while, it was one of those things that was really disheartening because I only have so much time. And with the top fives, a lot of times they take hours to make. They're not really that easy. I have to go in, get footage of all these different games. I have to edit it all together. I have to edit the sound all together, all these different layers and stuff. It takes a long time. And what was happening for a little while was basically that I was working very hard on those, and just YouTube wasn't really showing them to anyone. But I don't really think it was a very good attitude for me to just drop off of doing them for like 5 months. So, because of that, I'm bringing it back. I'm trying my best to kind of keep it going with that. I'm not sure how often it'll be, but in a typical week, sort of my goal, my rough goal, is something like this, and in no particular order. A DC video, an Assassin's Creed video, a Fallout video, a top 5, a James Bond video, or news, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I aim to upload here on this main channel 4 to 5 times a week. It doesn't mean that I'll be able to hit every single topic every week, and some weeks there might be some different stuff going on where we skip some stuff, you know, and move on to other things, or like, for example, I know Kingdom Hearts doesn't do very well on this channel, but when we get closer to Kingdom Hearts 4 actually coming out, I might have some more videos on that as well. You know, just stuff like that, depending on the time of year and what's going on. I kind of want to spice things up. I do appreciate all the support lately on some of the new stuff. It does mean a lot to me, so I appreciate that, and I wanted to thank you for that. But there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening in 2023 that I'm very, very fond of and excited to do. I also wanted to say that over on Degenerate Plays, our Let's Play channel, where we're doing a lot, we have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood now officially started. We're fairly, I wouldn't say deep into, but we're 16 parts when I record this deep into Gotham Knights now. So that's been making some progress as well. And then, of course, you know, we also have Monster High that we're finishing up there. We just finished up Silent Hill. And then a bunch more things we're working on too. Elden Ring's another one of them. Elden Ring's going to be going like forever, I feel like. You know, it's just one of those things that's so long that it just won't end in any discernible future. But it's something I still want to make and do my best with. But that channel is really, really fun. It really doesn't grow that much. Something I've noticed too is that a lot of people really want to watch streaming for games and don't really want to watch Let's Plays anymore, which I understand to an extent. I personally prefer Let's Plays, just in general, both watching and making. But something in this next year that I want to get more back into doing is streaming. Not every single week, probably. It'll just depend. But it's something I used to do a lot more often that I think did help me kind of connect with the community. And I haven't really done for a while, partially because my anxiety disorder got a lot worse. Along with my chronic pain, which has been acting up off and on for the last year pretty bad. So for me, a lot of times it's easier to kind of pace myself and do stuff at my own pace instead of being held to a schedule, you know, of streaming and stuff like that. I'm not a Twitch streamer, and I would never want to be. Just seems like hell to me for how much you have to consistently, you know, play like something 7 hours a day or whatever. Nah, that's not me, guys. But I do still want to bring back streaming in a more casual way and have fun with you on it, where we talk about specific things on this channel with a stream. So, like, example, if we had a Q&A, or if we wanted to hang out and talk about some big thing going on. Like, let's say tomorrow they announced that I was going to inherit the Rockefeller fortune or something like that, you know? Make it happen. And we wanted to sit down and talk about that. That'd be a very specific topic that we would have on this channel that we would do a live stream for. Whereas on the other channel, live streams will just be hanging out, playing games. Maybe one day we play Mario Kart, maybe the next day we play COD. Who knows? But it'll just be kind of more of a fun, casual hangout place. So that's kind of what I want to do going into 2023. I'm also excited for a lot of stuff that Jill has going on. She has her own channel, Magical Jill, which the link is in the description down below too, where she reviews toys and collectibles and all kinds of other stuff that's really, really fun and interesting. And I always enjoy working on that as well. I'm an editor on that channel, and I also am in some of those videos. And, you know, it ranges from things like dolls to minifigures to Funko Pops are coming up as well, to Legos. So all kinds of stuff over there that I hope you'll check out. We recently reviewed a statue of Morrigan from Darkstalkers. It was, I'm not going to lie, guys, like, I'm not afraid to say I'm attracted to this statue. It's not weird. People have been feeling that way for thousands of years. Why do you think they made the big busty lady statues all the way back, you know, in a lot of cultures? I'm just saying. It's a thing. So anyways, lots of stuff going on over there that we are very excited for. Jill's also been working very hard on expanding her comic book resin pieces. I think they've gotten even more high quality and are really, really interesting and cool, made from repurposed comic books that were getting thrown out and other stuff. So gives it a new life that I hope you will check out. The link to enchantedglamour.com is in the description down below. DegenerateJStore.com also works because I own the domain of that. So I hope you guys will check that kind of stuff out. It's just been a little bit of a rough few weeks here with the flu and stuff. I mean, I've had no energy and really no motivation to do stuff because I haven't really been able to go outside very much. On top of that, here in Minnesota, it's just super wintry right now. We keep having snowstorm after snowstorm, so there's not a lot of brightness in the day. And to get into something more personal, you know, and the reason I waited till this point in the video was so I don't get the few people who like watch my stuff just to piss on it and get mad at me when I say anything personal. But, you know, like for us, money's kind of been an issue in the last couple of years because I just don't make enough on YouTube, but I also have so many issues with my health, with my chronic pain and other stuff, that a lot of other jobs are very hard for me to do. And I've had to do them for years, and I'm not really in a great place to go back to doing them, especially with time while working on this stuff. And so, you know, Jill's been trying to find a job because she moved here a while back and mainly has helped me, which I appreciate and definitely need. But, you know, she's trying to find kind of her own path with that sort of stuff, with the work and other things. And for example, with that, say one place that she applied to, she got the job, and then they they told her like, oh, we'll send you your hours, like, congratulations, welcome to the team. Then they sent her an email saying like, oh, by the way, for that entry-level position, we decided to go back on what we said and hire someone else who has more qualifications, which I don't know if you guys have found this, but I find it really, really stupid in the workforce that like all these businesses around us are begging for workers. Literally in Minnesota, I don't know about where you guys live. In Minnesota, it's almost like it's like the ex that stands outside of his girlfriend's house or his ex-girlfriend's house with the boombox trying to win her back, you know what I mean, in the old movies, like just constantly pining after her. Well, that's kind of how the businesses are around here. They're always like, we don't have workers. We don't have anyone to do this, that, or the other thing. Why is everyone so lazy? Oh, these millennials and Gen Z, they're so lazy. They won't do these jobs. And then you have people like Jill who are willing to apply to basically janitorial positions, genuinely. And they'll tell her like, oh, you need more experience. It's like, what experience do I need to clean a toilet? You know what I mean? Like, it'll just be things like that even manual labor jobs. So in Minnesota, just the job situation is pretty stupid, very based on nepotism and who you know. For example, even, you know, a friend of mine said like, hey, you know, I know this person who could get you a job here if you want. It's something we've looked at, but it's very far away. So, you know, it's just kind of an issue. But it's been just kind of rough between that and the flu and the workload and everything. We've been trying our best to kind of keep putting stuff out there to entertain you guys and, you know, have fun with you. But I appreciate your patience on it. And I know that sometimes content types disappear from the channel for a bit. I've tried to be better at that. You know, being more of a variety channel, it's not easy to always hit the same things over and over. But for me, some of the main staples I want on the channel are still things like DC and Batman, obviously. Marvel we talk about when there's interesting stuff to talk about. James Bond is one that I've had a ton of fun on that I don't see going anywhere because I really love it. You know, also Assassin's Creed and Fallout, and bringing back the top fives I think will also be a great way to kind of expand the type of content we make on the channel, because it allows me to combine ideas. Like maybe one week there's a Fallout top 5, or maybe the next week there's just a general gaming or movie top 5 and a Fallout video on its own. Yeah, I'm just using Fallout as an example. Same with DC or Batman or whatever. And that's something that I'm looking forward to doing, because spicing things up and kind of having that freedom and I guess I would say, not knowing exactly what you're going to get the next day. I know that YouTube doesn't like that, and I know some people don't like that. But to me, that's probably my favorite thing about this channel, is that we're not like a one-track mind. We're not just talking about one subject. We all collectively burn out on it and lose interest and move on. We get to talk about different stuff together and hang out. So that's something I'd like to keep encouraging going forward. And I appreciate your support on that. So this is just kind of a little update video, getting you up to date, talking about things that have been going on. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I appreciate you watching this. If you enjoyed this, I can't see new viewers making it this far. Maybe you did. Maybe you just love my voice. I don't know. But if you enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed already, if you're part of the actual, I would say majority, I think like 50% of this channel's viewers a lot of times are not subscribed, which is pretty natural on YouTube. But if you're one of that group and you want to subscribe, leave a like. That helps us out, and we hope to see you back again. And for returning viewers, we appreciate you very much sticking with us through thick and thin. I hope you have a fantastic day. The links are all in the description down below. Like I said, Degenerate Plays, where we hang out, EnchantingGlamour.com, where you can buy all kinds of really cool comic book pieces and jewelry and all kinds of other stuff that goes to help support the channel and help us out. And of course, as well, Jill's channel and other things. So I hope you'll check those out. Have a fantastic day. As always, everyone, stay shui.